You want to file free? Hit it.
Only roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form to 40.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lazy Girl Show, and I'm back with another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm over here eating a hard-boiled egg, so if you hear me smacking in the background, that's just me. Don't worry about that. Today we're gonna be reacting. We're gonna be reacting off of CJ So Cool channel. But like I said in my last video, I'm not gonna be doing too many reactions on his channel because a lot of times he do be like over pushing the narrative about his mother and stuff like that. That's just my thoughts and opinions about it. I feel like he'd be overdoing it. If you don't like my thoughts and opinions, there's other channels that y'all could go to. There's other live streamers you could go see. I'm not the only YouTuber on here, and I'm not gonna be the last. So again, if you don't like my thoughts and opinions or my commentary, then you can politely skedaddle. Okay? Let's get started.
Today is one of the hard. They finally old enough for the truth. So now that I got my kids sitting here with me, I think it's time we tell them. Guys, there's something really important we need to talk about, okay?
What?
It's important. It's about your mom.
What is it?
Well, you guys keep asking me questions about your mom, so I'm going to tell you about me and her, all right?
Okay. Why not wear a mom?
Well, I'm not with your mom?
Yes.
See, that's what we need to talk about right here. This is exactly what we need to talk about.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem I have. I feel like this conversation could have waited until they got a little bit older. Because if though they asking questions about their parents or why their parents is beefing, I understand the concept of what's really going on. You know, so I would rather for him to wait until he got a little bit older and then come back and explain to them. So then when they are older, they'll be fully understand. Because right now they just children. They don't know what they asking. They don't know, what kind of questions they asking. They daddies. They daddy about their mama. They don't know.
Talk about, man.
Did you guys fight or something?
Did me and your mom fight? No, we never hit each other.
Okay, let's stop that. Let's not forget how CJ damn near choked the shit out of Charlene because Charlene had put a prank on CJ with his one of the most prized possession shoes. Y'all know CJ do not play about his shoes, y'all. Y'all know he don't play. Charlene went and took one of his most expensive sneakers, calling herself doing a prank on CJ. Calling herself doing a prank on CJ. And CJ damn near laid hands on her. Like, damn near, not actually damn near, but you know what I'm saying? He actually did. Like, the proof is in the video. But I believe that was the only time I actually seen it. Now, Charlene loves to play pranks on CJ. Especially around his shoes, you know, his shoe collection. But he just sat up there and told the twins that he never really hit Charlene and this out of third. I'm like, come on now. There was at least one video I've seen where CJ was going to choke the shit out of Charlene because Charlene had burned his damn shoes for a prank video. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. And don't sit up there trying to lie, type out, oh, that never happened. Yes, the fuck it did. It's an old video. An old video. One video, he actually did it. The other video, he was about to, but he stopped himself. But CJ, if you gotta tell a story about your mama, but that too. But if you gotta tell a story about somebody, tell the full story. Stop beating around the bush. I hate when people beat around the bush. And they're kids. You gotta remember, sometimes some kids do remember certain conversations when they young, but others don't. Like, but when it comes to the twins, be honest with them. You want to sit up here and tell people to, oh, I'm gonna stop lying, but you just sat up there and tell the whole lie. You just sat up there and tell the whole lie. Like, let's be for real.
But we argued, okay? We had an argument and that's why I said I needed some space.
Yeah, he told the truth about that.
Okay?
They did argue a lot. And as far as space goes, that's, you know, as far as space goes, it's like he was dissing Charlene online for like 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, a lot of those times, Charlene was talking shit to and coaching the kids to say certain things to for him to get a reaction off of them. But it's like he wasn't fully over Charlene. And that shit takes time to get over, you know. Once you break up with somebody, that shit takes time to heal, time to get over, you know, get over that person after being with that person for some amount of years. Okay. You could be with a person for 20 damn years, but that shit gotta take time to get out of your system because you've been with that person for 20 damn years. Charlene and CJ, they have history together. They got kids together. Yes, it's gonna take them. It's really gonna take CJ some time for him to get fully over, because it's like certain men don't know how to process that. Certain, I'm not gonna say all, but certain men does not know how to process a breakup well.
You backed away from her mom?
Yes, I backed away from your mom. But she's still your mom.
I really like your mom.
I feel like they're gonna
You like me and your mom?
Shawnee to run for her money.
What about you,
They are
CJ?
so well outspoken and stuff like that. Baby CJ, he look like he gotta be out of shot out of shot side. They ain't shy. That's not a shot.
He cannot talk.
He can't
Let your head.
think.
No.
Okay. Before I tell y'all the truth, man, I just want
Come on, man. This damn.
y'all to know one thing. I'm not blaming your mom, okay? I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming Dea. I'm not blaming anyone. And one day when y'all old enough, y'all gonna understand what's going on. Okay?
As far as I'm glad he's saying that now, because there's a lot of parents will blame their kids for the way their relationship with the kid's father goes. You know, there's a lot of parents out there that will blame their children are the reason why their father left. And most of the time, it be also petty ass level type shit. Like, oh, the reason why your father left is because of you. Once you was born, everything turned left. Everything went left. Everything went south. I was having a perfect life until your ugly ass showed. Like, they would be throwing some petty ass shit and some shots that, that did not need to be fired at their kids. Like, they would hold their kids to the max. You know what I'm saying? Like, just full of anger. Like, so women has anger issues for days, but they feel like all they build up anger sorry, all that build up anger, they feel like they're entitled to throwing on their kids because the kids look like they daddy. So that's making them even more angrier, you know. So with that being said, yeah, CJ for that. Okay. Charlene, on the other hand, I feel like she gotta blame the twins for their breakup or whatever the case might be, or probably the reason why they broke up. You know, because she was doing some weird shit with them before. But Charlene looked like the type of person that would blame the twins for their breakup.
right now, how old are you?
Six.
You're only 6, so you probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but I still want to tell you because you're older now, okay? First thing I need y'all to understand a lot, okay? I cared about her so much. You understand? understand that?
Yeah.
And out of everything in my life, lessons she's gave me. You know that? Ah, I love you guys, man. Can go through something and then they just end up not being together anymore. Anything bad happened, okay? Sometimes people just grow different. But sometimes you wake up and you want to punch them and be mad at them, right? Sometimes that's how grown-ups are too. And one of the most important things in life is to, guess what? Surround yourself with people that make you feel better.
Like this.
Yeah, just like that. If you get a lot of people around you like this that love you and make you feel good, you'll always be happy, okay? And sometimes when you realize that you need to separate from people, when you do that, you realize that the best life comes after that, okay? So sometimes staying with someone that doesn't make you happy makes your life worse, but leaving them makes your life better. Do you understand? When I left your mom, I did it because I realized that it was making me a better father. Because when I was with your mom, I really couldn't be a good dad. Did you know that? No, you didn't. How you know that when you was just a little baby?
I know that.
Listen. When y'all were babies and I lived with your mom still, I really wasn't being a good dad. All I was doing was working and making money and just buying guys more, hugging you guys more, loving you guys more, right? That's the best version of me I could be. So I had to leave your mom to become this version of myself. Do you understand? I don't want you asking me no more why I'm not with your mama. Who's your favorite? That's okay. I want you to love your mom and your dad, just like you said. What about you, CJ? Good job, bro. No matter what happens in life, always remember that you got each other, okay? You understand? I'm always going to be in your life, all right? And me and your mom, we're not in a relationship, but we are kind of like friends now. You understand?
Friends? I mean, like, after you don't lied at me, disrespected me, and said XYZ, you will consider that a friend? I would say co-parenting. Attempting to co-parenting. I want to say friends, though. Friends is such a harsh word to say to describe a situation like CJ's. I will not be sitting up here calling my baby daddy a friend, because we definitely not friends. Let's not say that. You just said too much for us to be friends.
I can call her and let you talk to her. You like that? And you want to keep being like that?
Yes.
You want to go out to eat with your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But you can't. You know why, guys? Because me and your mom are not together anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Then where can you only go?
Me and her together with you? We can go to your graduation. When you guys go to school and you graduate, me and your mom will go there together. You don't like that?
I do.
So whenever you see me and your mom together, know that we're doing it for you guys, okay? Spider-Man, what the heck? You're not listening, CJ. You gotta listen, bro. If you don't listen, then you're gonna say I didn't tell you. But I did tell you. You understand? I want you to know that I had this conversation with you before. I never had a dad to do this, okay? I love you guys so much, and I'm trying to show you guys Do you understand? Do you love me? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, boy. Give me a kiss, boy. Give me a kiss there. Thank you. CJ's bad. Anyway, guys.
He just bad luck.
He's bad luck. Oh, we're not gonna say that. But anyway, I'm confused, and every question I have, I don't have an answer to. So because one day they might grow up and remember that they had this conversation with their dad, or they might pull a video up on YouTube and see it, and that will go to show that I cared enough to talk to them about these things. Because a lot of times, no one's listening. But right now, even if they aren't listening, it still matters that I said what I said. It's almost like when you're watching the news and then they start talking about the fine print, but nobody hears the fine print. That's the most important part. So this is the fine print of y'all life. And even though y'all ain't reading or listening to it right now, one day you gonna wish you heard me out. Because one day, CJ, you gonna have a girl, and one day, Dad, you gonna have a man. Get into it, and y'all might have kids. They gonna have to do the same thing that I did.
Then come back to your house.
No. See, that's the thing. Y'all didn't come back to my house when you grow up and you find a wife and you have kids, CJ. You're not coming back to your dad's house.
Wait, what?
No, you're gonna have your own house. That's why you need to look. Oh my God! Didn't you take a bath? You forgot to wash your toes, girl. Listen, your dad loves you guys so much that even though he broke up with your mom, even though she did all kinds of stuff to try to hurt me, I'm still here trying to be her friend. You understand? Why am I trying to? You love me? Do you love me?
Yeah.
Do you love me, CJ?
Yeah.
So why y'all not listening? Huh? Matter of fact, get off me then. You don't want to listen to me? Get your butts off me. Go to your mama's house. Go to your mama's house right now. I'll do this video by myself. I don't need kids, guys. Since these kids don't want to listen to me and they don't want to learn how, then I'm just going to talk to y'all, someone that will listen and learn. And those of you that are listening and watching this video, I want to know right now, this is a very serious video, even though the kids are trying to ruin it. It's only because they don't know any better and they're programmed to have fun. But I'm trying to program them to understand life so that they move accordingly. I didn't understand life. And I'm 36, about to be 37, and I'm still figuring life out, which means I needed a father to teach me. Or someone that I can look up to tell me these things.
Definitely not nobody on YouTube. I feel like a lot of these YouTubers be faking life. Like they be somebody on TikTok, King Floyd, it said it. They confirmed it news. So I'm glad this video was kind of short. It was like, you know what I'm saying? But not like to really explain, would understand. But I feel like that conversation again should have waited until they got older. Like maybe 12, between 12 and 15. Because right now, they kind of look like they don't fully understand and fully processing what he's saying, what's going on and stuff like that. They don't they're not fully processing on why they gotta bounce from their mama house to their daddy house and this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. And by the twins asking these questions, I feel like they don't really know what they're asking because they kids, you know. But eventually they will get it. Eventually they will understand. But by now, you know, it's still early. Like, it's still early. So let the kids be kids. Okay, the moment they start asking questions, they start like asking questions about grown folk business, you gotta get mad. They type of, why y'all didn't grow up for business? Why you asking this? Why you asking that? Like, keep it cute, keep it mutual, keep it simple as you can, you know, and just tell the full blown truth. You don't gotta hide nothing. If you feel like you don't gotta hide nothing, then tell the full truth. You argue, y'all fault. Yeah, argue. Y'all fault. You know, times where y'all made to lay hands or about to lay hands on each other. Just tell the full truth. Whatever happened, explain to them what happened. Don't beat around the bush. But that's it, y'all. My Wi-Fi over here is acting up. Okay. I don't know why it's moving so slow. But that's it for today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.